PMac movies live, and we'll see if we can get this thing going. There it is. I can get into this on my tablet. There it is. I can get into this on my tablet. There it is. I can get into this on my... Ha ha ha. Alright, so... But it won't let me comment. Son of a gun. I guess I needed my laptop. Anybody home? Why can't I comment on this? That stinks. I guess I can only do that on my... John Hamm in the hizzy. So guys that are in here, hey Arthur, I have to, my plan was to type a message so that people could see that I'm just going to get this started and let people come in, and then I'm going to go do a few things. And I like to brush my teeth early and things like that, so I don't got to worry about doing it later. Oh, I forgot my water too. And then I got to grab a big boatload of movies that I got downstairs for the day. So if you guys are going to stick around, just let people know that PMac will be back. And actually, thanks, John. I got to plug this in because it's almost dead. All right, so I'm going to go brush my teeth, grab the movies, and come back up here. I was actually planning on watching a movie while I did this, but I don't know if that's going to work out. I'll be back. If the people come, don't let them leave. Tell them PMac will return. Let there be stacks. And more stacks. Oh yeah, there's lots of goodies that came today. All right. All right. These movies are all gonna fall over. My superhero PJs and grabbing a juice box. All right, I don't know where to put all this stuff. I wanted to lay down and relax and do this video, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Because this stuff's gonna be falling all over the place. I guess I can shut this Kindle down. All right. Did anybody else participate in the Ronin Flicks sale? Including some nice slippy dippies. And then we got Grove, who had a sale. I keep covering the camera. That's not good. Kind of chilly in here. I got this Tremors Steelbook with the digital code. It looks, I'm trying to figure out, it doesn't latch. I'm trying to see if there's anything broken. And it's just a piece of shit. Here's the Tremors set, $8 with the digital code. It's actually a nice steelbook other than the fact that it doesn't latch. I thought, yeah, it latches on the top a little bit. Yeah, on the bottom it doesn't, but it's nice. It's got all 6 movies, plus the code, so for $8, that's a beer me. Now, I have a UK set that has, I think, the first 3 or 4 of these, or maybe 5. And I thought they all had their own discs, and this one, the Tremors 3 and 4, are on the same disc, so that's interesting. I'm going to have to look into my UK set and see if it's like that too. Oh, and Tremors 2 are on the same disc, huh? So I wonder if my UK set is actually superior, because I'm quite sure that first Tremors has its own disc in that set. So $8 from Grove. Grove has something. Grove like is direct from Universal, so they're like it's direct from them. I don't know why they called their site Grove. And then also from them, I already have all these, of course, but it's the Monsters Limited Edition Steelbook here, the classic Monsters, with digital code too. So I figure with the code, I might as well snag that up. I mean, I can sell the code for more than what I paid for this. And it's one code for all the movies. Oh, hey, Charmy.
Oh, sorry. I need to grab something.
What do you need to grab?
My Bible. See ya.
See ya.
Ow.
Kind of a nice mat. Oh, something's broken this too. Something's broke. I don't know what that was. Oh, from the spindle here, from where the discs slide on. Looks like there's another broken piece. That's no good. Oh, well. They just make stuff so shoddy nowadays. But if you don't already have this, this was a great deal and a really nice set. Of course, I do already have it, as I have everything. She was here and gone quickly, John. Music and Movie says, I have a question. Do you still buy music CDs? What kind of music you listen to? I always watch your... Um, I don't buy music CDs really. I pretty much just listen to like mainly one band. 10 years is pretty much all I listen to. I mean, I like music with some depth to it, and I guess I don't look into it enough to be able to find other bands. But I like Thrice too. Thrice is pretty good. I haven't listened to their stuff in a while, but I think I have most of their CDs. Um, but let's continue on here. What else did I get from Grove? Okay, here they are. Some that I didn't open up yet. One of them I did. Alter Bridge. I used to have I have some of their stuff. I don't really listen to it anymore, but this Steelbook is kind of beat up. But for $8, I mean, what can you do? Yeah, unfortunately, this has got a bunch of dents in it and like scratches. That's not cool. But not too worried about it. It's Field of Dreams here, 4K. Not necessarily a movie that I needed on 4K, quite honestly. But when you can get the Steelbook for $8, I mean, you go ahead and snag it. If you're PMac, not it's not one of my favorite movies. It's a decent movie. I do like Kevin Costner. It's a decent one. Disappointing that the Steelbook's beat up. It is a pretty decent looking one. But what can you do? And then I got 2 other Steelbooks. Hopefully these are in decent condition. I got Us here. Yeah, this sale isn't going on anymore. This was very brief, I believe. I think this didn't even last more than a day, maybe a few hours, I think. So again, for $8, I got Us, which I actually just got the 4K from Target of this for probably around the same price with the buy 2 get 1. So I'll return that regular edition of Us. I don't need, it's not definitely not a movie I need 2 copies of. Not a movie that I loved much. I mean, it's okay, nothing great. Let's see if I can get this baby open. You liked Us that much, huh? I mean, I didn't like it that much. I know some people liked it a lot. Some people didn't like it. I thought it was, I don't know. I think his movies are a little bit heavy-handed. I can't open this thing because I don't want to scratch it. There we go. There we go. Hopefully this one's in better shape than Field of Dreams, because Field of Dreams is aft. Actually looks pretty good. Alright. So, this one's simple, but I like the gold and black. Looks kind of like a butt cheek on the back, but not, I guess not totally. Weird looking butt cheek. We got the code, and then we'll get that out of there. The 4K and the Blu-ray. I have seen, like I've said before in my videos, I've seen more scratch discs, like new Blu-rays and 4Ks coming scratch. That one looked fine. Actually, I might as well check the Blu-ray too, just to be sure. Looks good. I'm not saying like big scratches, small scratches on Blu-rays, but even then, I mean, before, it seemed like when Blu-rays first started, they were always in mint condition, even if they were loose. They must have changed the coating on them or something. I don't know. And then, a movie that I'm not really fond of, quite honestly, but Apollo 13 here. I figured the Steelbook for $8 is not going to be that price again. This is a NASA propaganda movie. It is what it is. Not a bad looking Steelbook. It looks good. And again, it's in good condition. And so I'm kind of like, that Field of Dreams one didn't look good, but the rest are pretty good. And the latching on that Tremors one But we got the 4K code, and then the Blu-ray and 4K disc, which this one's interesting. The last one had the 4K disc on top and the Blu-ray underneath. This one's the opposite. Lack of consistency from Universal. Discs look fine. So yeah, I do have this on Blu-ray, but obviously this is the superior version. It is a nice steelbook. Alright, I don't like to put these steelbooks on top of each other because they'll scratch them up. Gotta put them in sleeves. Let's see, did I miss people saying stuff? John Ham says, Jordan Peele movies are putting across, got some bad vibes from them, yeah. Jesse Swarbrick says, slippy dippy. So I said I was going to go through, and I think in the description of this, Hamilton book. Before I do that, Hamilton book and Ronin Flicks, I did get a couple from Disney Movie Rewards. So I have A Wrinkle in Time here. This is not considered a very good movie. I did already have it on Blu-ray. It was one of, I think it was the only one other than this other one that I got that I did not, from Disney Movie Rewards, or Disney Movie Insiders it's called now. It's the only one from Disney Movies Insider that was on 4K that I didn't have. I have, you know, obviously I have a lot of movies. I do have that movie on Blu-ray, but not 4K. So now I have it on 4K and Blu-ray. So I can get rid of the stuff I don't need. Okay. Yeah, apparently the movie's a lot worse than the book, John, from what I hear. And then I got Solo. Solo, a Star Wars story. This one has been expensive on Blu-ray and 4K. It's never dropped. Even on regular Blu-ray, it's never dropped to $10 that I know of. So pretty cool to be able to get it for free. Now, I kind of remember when this came out that there was people saying that there was issues with the 4K disc being scratched, and I thought of that after I actually looked at it. I looked at the 4K disc, and it's stacked on top of this disc, and just it must be the friction caused some light scratches. I actually did already order 2 of these, so hopefully the other one has a mint 4K disc. We'll see. Mom just tried calling me, trying to screw up my live stream, Mom. I wonder why she's calling me. Anyway, what else did I get here? Solo is, John's asking if Solo is good. I think it was a pretty fun movie. I think it's entertaining. So, I mean, it's not great, but I thought it was pretty good entertainment. That's what I'll say about it. So those are Disney Movie Rewards. Let's take a look at, not those ones. Ron Howard directed it. I'm not even sure. Was this the one where it was started by somebody else and then Ron Howard finished it? I can't remember. But yeah, it does say Ron Howard's the director. Let's take a look at Ronin Flicks because there's only a few of them. I actually ended up placing another order. I wasn't necessarily planning on it, but I decided to. So let's take a look. First, did anybody get anything from Ronin Flicks? I know we only got like 13 or 14 people in here. Anybody snag anything? It looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 titles here. Chris skipped it. Now the thing was, I have gotten a bunch of their stuff from Hamilton Book for like $10. And in this sale, those were like marked $25, and you get the 35% off, but still, Hamilton Books got you beat by quite a bit. The ones that I got were never on Hamilton Book, as far as I know. Some of them have slip covers. Code Red sucks, Chris says. How so? Um, so we'll take a look at what I got here from the sale. John got Last Starfighter. Kino is releasing most of it. Re-releasing. What is... So... Oh, there. Huh. Really? Chris is saying they're liars. Nothing is out of print. Interesting. I didn't know that there was controversy with this. Where have you heard about that? So anyway, let's take a look at what I got. I tried to stick to, you know, certain things, which we'll see. First, you know, with the ones with the slip covers, there was movies that just didn't interest me at all. I didn't have any interest in at all, which I passed on. But I had to get the Dario Argentos. These ended up being less than $20. Chris is saying Walt from Scorpion releasing his bill from Code Red's brother and talks about it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff. But I got Sleepless, which is a Dario Argento movie with slipcover. This is a Scorpion releasing, directed by Dario Argento. Oh yeah. And so Scorpion releasing will be, these movies are in the Kino sales sometimes, which I think is what Chris is alluding to. The slipcover ones, though, I've never seen in the Kino sales. But this actually has Max von Sydow in it. That's pretty cool. This looked like the better out of the 3 Argentos that they had. The other one being the card player here, which I read pretty weak things about. Liam Cunningham is in this. I believe he was in Game of Thrones and things like that. And then another Argento, which again isn't considered that great, but it's got the slippy Phantom of the Opera. These ones all ended up being a little bit less than $20, no sales tax. So I thought that was, for these kind of limited edition slipcover things, I thought it was a pretty good deal. From 1998, 100 minutes. Asia Argento, Julian Sands. It's interesting how Argento went from one of the best giallo movie makers, directors, and then a lot of his later stuff was just considered not very good at all, like pretty crappy. So how does somebody go from being that good to not good at all? Interesting. These are all from Scorpion releasing. And then we got Charles Bronson in The Mechanic, again from Scorpion releasing. I actually have this movie on DVD. It's in like it has like 1 or 2 other movies on the same DVD, so it's not in good condition. I watched it there a few months back and I enjoyed it, so I decided to go ahead and get the Blu-ray. Chris says he needs this Mechanic. Oliver Argento I have is deep red and crystal plumage. Yeah, I mean, Argento really, to me, he doesn't have that many good movies. I mean, I've watched a bunch of them, and Deep Red's really good, and Suspiria's really good, and Tenebrae was pretty solid, and some of the other ones are solid. But nothing... I feel like Tenebrae was really good, Deep Red, amazing. Suspiria, really good. So, I mean, he does have some good ones, but his recent ones just get pretty poor reviews and stuff. So another slipcover one. This one I know sold out during the sale, and I got one of the. I think it was down to not many copies left. It is the Witchmaker. I really don't know too much about this one. A big part of the reason I got it was because it was almost sold out. This is a Code Red one. Looks like the movie's from 1969. Don't know too much about it. Gotta take my contacts out soon. And then we got, I read into this one a little bit. It sounded decent. Human Experiments. This one was 25 before the discount, so this one ended up being a little bit cheaper, as did the Witchmaker. I think the Witchmaker was only 20 before the discount. Um, this one feels like the plastic's like too tight on it. Again, I don't know too much about this movie. I read about it, and it sounded interesting, which is why I got it. Some correctional facility stuff, some like mind control stuff. And then a couple without slip covers. Jennifer Connelly. I had to get it because Jennifer Connelly's in it. At 12? At 12? I don't know. It's what is she, like a ballerina or something? Yeah, American ballet student arrives in Budapest. It sounded like it had elements of Suspiria, maybe elements of Black Swan, maybe. I don't know, but Jennifer Connelly in that type of movie. And it says she stars in this haunting, mysterious tale of the uncanny and supernatural, made back to back early in her career with her iconic role in Dario Argento's Phenomena, which I do also have on Blu-ray. I didn't like Phenomena that much. It's considered one of Argento's best. I didn't care for it too much. And then this one is has been out of print for a while. I decided to get this. I think it sells for a pretty penny. I mean, this was pretty expensive for not having a slippy dippy. Butcher, Baker, Nightmare Maker. Bo Svebson and Bill Paxton. Sounded like this one was pretty highly regarded. Put out by Code Red. 96 minutes. Brand new 2017 2K scan. No slippy dippy on that one. I will say this briefly. I think I'm just going to go through the Hamilton book stuff pretty quick here. I'm not real comfortable with how I'm laying, and I kind of want to relax and watch something. Jesse asks what year this movie's from. It looks like it's, I think, 1982, it looks like. I do want to say, hi Misung. I do want to say Dollar General is doing a thing. It's buy two get one, but I think it's actually the $4.95 movies you buy ones are coming up like $3.33. Even if you buy one, I think it'll ring up like that. But then I bought one that was like $6.95 and I didn't get the discount on it. So I don't know, but I didn't get many. I did grab 3 from there. One I'm pretty excited about, called The Cell here with Jennifer Lopez. This is one that people were finding at Big Lots for $3. None of my Big Lots had it, and I don't think it was one that was found at too many. So to be able to get this for $3.33, I was quite happy with. I do have the DVD of this, but I've wanted the Blu-ray. It is a movie that I've wanted to watch again. It's pretty strange. Vincent D'Onofrio plays this serial killer, and I think there's some weird stuff with I don't know if she's going into his head or what. It's some weird crap going on, but it's a pretty interesting movie and one that I wanted to revisit on Blu-ray. I do have the DVD of it. And then one that I do already have. My copy was like a used kind of beat up copy, and this comes with the digital code. So I figured I'd get it again. It is A Man Apart here, starring Vin Diesel. So I will sell the digital code. Hopefully it still works. And then I will sell the used copy. Breaker says, PMac, what is up with the #1 thing you looking for this Black Friday? Or what is up? I mean, a lot of stuff I've already gotten. The Black Friday deals have already been going, and I've already gotten a lot of stuff. I did want to get that classic Doctor Who season that Best Buy says is $10. However, like right when I went on there, the morning of Sunday when it went to $10, it was already out of stock, and they don't like carry anything in store, like barely anything. So I don't know. Bill's in the hizzy. Hey, Bill. The other one that I got from Dollar General for $3.33 is Throw Mama from the Train, a Danny DeVito film starring and directed by Danny DeVito. Billy Crystal's also in this. Looks like a fun one. Yeah, I've never seen it, so it looked good. Arthur asked if there's any Dollar Tree movies I'm looking for. Yeah, you definitely had some that that I'm looking for. It's hard to. I got some people that'll look for them. Some other people looking for stuff for me, and I don't know. We'll see if I want to trade with people and stuff. I'm not sure about that this time. It gets kind of. I mean, I some of the people I've already talked to maybe, but it gets to be a bit much. I don't feel like sending out a bunch of packages. I already got like so many returns I got to do to these stores, and then some other stuff. Um, so I said I was going to go through Hamilton book, and I just want to go through them really quick, because like I said, I'm uncomfortable with how I'm laying here, and I kind of wanted to relax and watch something. Although picking something to watch is going to be hard. So Hamilton book last week on Monday, they did their price, um, their new items, and I actually ended up not getting many of the new ones. I had a bunch in my cart from the previous time that I got. So let's take a look. The ones I think were new are Men in Chicken. I heard that Hamilton book had this before. This is a Draft House Films one. And I like this Mads Mikkelsen. So this looked like a pretty good one. It looks like it might be kind of a silly one, like a comedy. It says a hybrid of the Three Stooges comedy and the lunacy of the island of Dr. Moreau. And then which other ones were new this time? This one might have been. I think this one was new. Jean Reno in 22 Bullets. Wouldn't be shocked if this is a Dollar Tree one, because this is like a Cinedigm Flatiron Films one. I think this was $5. Men in Chicken was 4 or 5. Another one, I do already have this on DVD. I don't think I had the Blu-ray of this. It's possible that I already had this on Blu-ray. I don't think so, but this feels like it's kind of, it feels like it's been resealed. But anyway, it is Fanboys. Yeah, I'm thinking now, do I already have this on Blu-ray? This happens when you have too many freaking movies. I'm not sure if this was new or not. I got a superhero movie. This, one of those dumb, what's his face movies, Leslie Nielsen. These Leslie Nielsen type silly movies. But decided to grab that. I think it was $4 or $5. Let's see. Yeah, there was a bunch in my cart that I had forgotten to order before, because it was like they didn't show up in my cart anymore. Ghost Team 1. This is a Paramount one with the digital code, which is a big reason why I got it. It's like a spoof on Paranormal Activity, it looks like. That was like $5. Another one that I had in my cart but I didn't buy before, the D-Train. I think this is not really that great of a movie, but the code will pay for itself, so grab that one. Let's see. Oh, this is one I was kind of annoyed that I forgot to order, but they still had it. How to Kill a Judge here, a Blue Underground DVD. This was only $3, which it's a DVD, but it's a Blue Underground DVD. I thought $3 was pretty good for a Franco Nero movie. It says How to Kill a Judge in the Tradition of Z and Investigation of a Citizen Above Suspicion, which is a good movie. I have the Criterion of that. That's a good one. And this has several people that are in other movies, like other famous movies that have Blu-rays and stuff. There's Francois Fabian from Belle de Jour, which is another movie. I believe that has a Criterion that I might have sold mine, but I had it and watched it. It was, decent for that type of movie. A Bullet for the General, actor Damiano Damiani. Damiani, seriously. Um, and then Riz Ortolani from Kill Bill. Sounds like a good one. I like Franco Nero, so you can't go wrong with that. What else did I get? Another Draft House Films called Mood Indigo. Mood Indigo here. Oh, Audrey Tauto's in this. She's pretty good. Charlotte Labon. I know that name, Charlotte Labon. I don't know if I saw her. I must know her because I've seen the name. And then I got some Twilight Times. Behold a Pale Horse, starring Gregory Peck and Anthony Quinn. And Untamed. This one's got Tyrone Power. Sounded like decent ones for $8. And then John Wayne. This is a Olive? Yeah, this is an Olive Films. McClintock. This was only $6. I had to beer myself an Olive John Wayne movie for only $6. That's a beer me. R&D Studios in the hizzy. Leslie Nielsen scares me because of Creepshow. Creepy guy. Yeah, he does have a weird role in that movie. Just a few more and then we're finishing up as the movies fall all over me. I read really good things about this movie. It didn't look like anything that great just from the cover. It is Elite Squad: The Enemy Within. It looked like kind of just a generic like indie sort of thing. I looked into it. It's actually supposed to be an excellent foreign movie. So I was glad to get this. I figured it would still stick around for this month, and it did. 115 minutes. 2 discs. Does this have that? This is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. This is a more mainstream movie. I think this was $6. It is Torque. It's a movie that I don't have it on DVD either. And it doesn't necessarily look like one that would be great, but I don't feel like I've ever seen it cheap before, so I figured I'd grab it while I had the chance to get it for only $6. And then I read pretty mixed things about this one. Sounds interesting though. Comparisons to like Mad Max and things like that, like a post-apocalyptic. It says it's Mad Max meets The Purge. I hope half these movies don't end up on freaking Dollar Tree, but probably will. This is an Orion Classics from Cinedigm. You find a lot of these Cinedigm ones at Dollar Tree, so I would really not be surprised if this was, a Big Lots, a Dollar Tree sort of thing. But it looks good. Kate Bosworth, Tyler Hoechlin. Kate Bosworth used to be kind of it seemed like she was becoming kind of a big actress, and then she kind of dropped off the map there. Figured this was a pretty good deal for this Mill Creek movie called Neighbors. I had this in my cart during the Target Buy 2 Get 1 sale, and I think it was, I don't know, $7 or $8 or $9. So I ended up getting it for about the same price, similar price, only $5 with the Slippy. You got the VHS style Mill Creek Slippy. Seemed pretty good. You can't go wrong. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, $5. You beer yourself. And then lastly, from Hamilton Book, this did not get a US release. This is a Canadian one called Lying and Stealing. Again, this might be something that we end up finding at Dollar Trees. It is a VVS Films. You can't really find this online for less than like $20. So I decided to go ahead and get it because it actually sounded pretty decent. It's got Theo James, the guy from the Divergent series movies. Yeah, people be snagging that up for $1 at Dollar Tree. Son of a bitch. I always do this. I buy these movies and then they end up at Dollar Trees. Mill Creek has another round of retro VHS covers coming up in January. Let's go over some of the rest of this stuff I got here because I didn't go over everything. I did get a couple, real quick, I did get a couple of Goodwill. I got Dazed and Confused, which again, I don't know if I had this at one point. I might have sold it. I might now have 2 copies. I don't know. It was $3. Where did the other one I got from Goodwill go? I got another one from Goodwill, but I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Empire Records for $3. Those are both still sealed, by the way. And I'm gonna have to open all this stuff up at some point, but not now. I got the Criterion collection of Michelangelo Antonioni's Les Classes. This is starring what's his face, Alain Delon. And this was a buy 2 get 1, and it had a discount on top of it, so I think it ended up being 13 or 14 bucks. Now I got also Manila in the Claws of Light. This ended up being like less than $10, believe it or not, with the coupon and the buy 2 get 1. And this is a Filipino movie set in Manila, which I have been in Manila. You know, I was in Manila for how many? I think we stayed there a couple nights before moving on. So kind of neat, you know, since I've been there, and it was an experience. You know, I'd never seen anything like that. How that city is, how people live in the Philippines is pretty cool. Pretty neat stuff. And then I got things like Richard Jewell. This was a $6 one. My copy, it was in a bubble mailer, and it just didn't make it out unscathed. Oh yeah, nice. I saw the preview for this movie, and it looked pretty good, pretty intense. And I believe this is a Clint Eastwood directed movie. Jonah Hill produced it. Was one of the producers on it. That's kind of weird. Heroic Waffles in the Hizzy, thank you. R&D says Empire Records, nice buy for $3. And John Hamm, PMac is a world traveler, baby. Yeah, I've been to a few countries. Other things I got from deep discount, the Wrong Box Indicator. This ended up, I think, only like $8. Michael Caine. Peter Sellers. Another British one I got, Rasputin, the Mad Monk. This was only $5, I think, from deep discount. Special edition double play, starring Christopher Lee. Can't go wrong for $5. And then an Umbrella movie, which I got the Australian Umbrella version. It does have a US version, but I got it for like $5. Lars von Trier's The House That Jack Built. My other Umbrella movies are region free. Unfortunately, this did have a crack on the bottom, but as long as the disc's fine. It looks like the artwork's okay. As long as I don't mess around with that stuff that got slashed up, I should be able to switch this out with another case. Hopefully I got like a UK case that I don't really need. But this has Matt Dillon, Bruno Ganz, Uma Thurman, Jeremy Davies. I gotta make sure that I don't set a bunch of stuff on this because it might cave in there and mess up the artwork. But this was only like $5. That was a nice one. A nice deal. They're all gonna be at Dollar Tree someday, PMac. You wasted your money. Dollar Tree's eventually gonna have Criterions. My $20 Criterions, and now they're $1 at Dollar Tree. No! The emergence of Darth Vader. That's actually, that's what Star Wars didn't show you. It didn't have to do with like Padme dying and all that. It actually had to do with Anakin Skywalker bought a bunch of movies. Like they were on sale for like $20, which was a really good deal because they were boutique titles. And then like a year later, they all ended up at Dollar Tree for $1, and he turned evil. And it's just the story that they didn't really want to tell because it would actually traumatize people if they watched it. It would be so horrifying. So they had to kind of change, how he got to be Darth Vader. It had to do with like Padme and what did she die when she was delivering the kids or something? Spoiler alert. But actually that wasn't why he turned into Darth Vader at all. It was because of Dollar Tree. Yeah, I got a bunch of Shout Factory and Scream Factory DVDs at Dollar Tree. There's a good one called, I think it's called Ghost Stories from Scream Factory, and I have the Blu-ray of it, but man, it was an excellent movie. Some of their indie movies that they have, some of them are probably trash, but I've watched quite a few of them that, I mean, to me, they beat damn near any modern mainstream horror movie. I mean, I've been really impressed with a few of those like IFC Midnight movies. You really can't go too wrong with them. I won't say you can't go wrong completely, but I think from what I've watched, they've been more hits than misses, which is surprising. I actually thought that Darth Vader thing was funny, but nobody cares. Nobody thought it was clever. Uh-oh, my mom left me a voicemail. Maybe she's saying what we're doing for Thanksgiving. All right, guys, any final thoughts before we go? That was just a day's worth of haul for PMac movies, all those friggin' movies. Crazy. I just, Revenge of the Sith is ruined because Anakin just acts like a whiny brat teenager or something, and it's just I feel like he didn't even like what did he really have that he was even angry about? Like I didn't have any respect for him. All right, we are going to finish up, guys. Hope you have a good night. I am going to figure out what to watch, probably a TV show. R&D Studio says it's not fair. Oh yeah, oh god. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Some of the dialogue really like dumbed down simple dialogue, and he just acts like a brat. Like I can understand people being upset about certain things, but I couldn't relate to even what he was upset about. All right, guys, have a good night. We'll see you next time on PMac Movies. How do you end this thing?